have around 150,000 Ukrainian students being enrolled in our system. Literally almost every school in Poland is multi-international. Even though there has been already 3 years that passed since war started, we see that some of the challenges has been actually getting stronger. Racial discrimination and xenophobia, language barrier that it's still there, lack of access to intercultural assistance, which is supposed to be in our system to support every single children with feeling comfortable and secure.
In Cox's Bazar, it has been years as the Rohingya people have been displaced. There are almost 700,000 or more people who were displaced in 2018. One of the huge crises is the financial crisis. Is because the whole ecosystem has been changed. The part of the Bangladesh where it was all about tourism and it was all about people going there and enjoying life, now it is all about survival.
Lebanon has been grappling with the economic crisis, political instability, and recently the war that escalated in the south and displaced so many people. Many students are finding it difficult to go to school. Some of them left school due to the high transportation fees that they couldn't afford.
One thing that is, I think, the most worrying is the resistance from educators, parents, and even sometimes the whole community towards integration because it's being called anti-Polish.
The trauma and the emotional toll of what's happening on the students has been a lot on them and their well-being. It's not easy for them to continue their schooling and their normal days normally as they used to.
With the Leadership for Learning Through Displacement grant, I think we had the chance to get into the community and the schools to learn about where the students are and create intervention for safe spaces, spaces where they feel loved, and to create spaces through the fellows and head teachers and the other school teachers where the students are learning. We also understood that we have some missing pieces. We did not intervene in crisis context before, and this grant allowed us to partner with IRC. IRC has a huge educational program where we could see that they have focused intervention on SEL and DRR, so socio-emotional learning and disaster risk reduction.
We are trying to work towards to show the value in diversity and the multiculturalism that is now available to everyone in Polish schools. So it's about sustaining pedagogy, trauma-sensitive strategies, making teachers being teachers that can work with diversity. They're open for diversity, and we've seen that this was a game changers because sometimes it takes one person in a school that starts to think different to spread that level of awareness.
The government wanted to see our classrooms, so they visited our classrooms and they were really happy about the classrooms because the classrooms look very different than the traditional classrooms. Those are interactive classrooms. People are getting out, playing in the fields and learning about things. People are trying to make sure that they are processing reactions and they are not reacting instantly. So these small practices really made the government feel like, okay, they want to have more conversations. So right now we are actually having some future conversations around like how many schools should we go, which are the schools which are more prioritized. So we started with 5, now we have 14.
The Leadership for Learning Through Displacement project has enabled us to reach around 4,000 students. Now teachers, after 2 years, they have been able to cater for the needs of children who are coming from very hard circumstances.
We've been able to impact over 4,500 students across 12 different regions in Poland through training of teachers. We've trained around 200 educators that went through almost 6 months training. Besides that, almost 600 students have been involved in social projects. We've organized 3 large in-person trainings that have over 150 hours of tutoring sessions, mentoring sessions.
With the work that we are doing so far, we see like people are giving their voice, giving their time. The parents are engaging. They want to solve the problems. They want to come forward. They want to work with the school. They want to work with the fellows and the head teachers.
This initiative, if scaled and sustained, it will empower students not only to withstand future shocks, but also to thrive despite them.
Something that we're working towards, which is intangible yet, is the shift from assimilation to integration and making it a national goal to make sure that diversity and differences and cultural differences are being seen as a value. We want to build this network of ambassadors across the Poland that are ambassadors of that way of thinking that can, do the change in their local communities.
In Teach for Bangladesh, we really aim that every person, every individual feels that they have the inherent power to choose and be informed and take their own actions. We see a future where our students are becoming the community leaders who are taking decisions that matters for the community.
Just for Lebanon, we hope that this work will contribute to a more resilient and more responsive education system, a system that supports students in crisis and beyond.